Hello YouTube, this is your friendly YouTube neighbor Kendall Wolf 1, back with the next episode of Kendall's Plays Persona 5 Royal. And starting from this moment on, I am going to just keep playing through until the timer runs out for recording. So let's talk to Morgana real quick.
Oh.
And of course we have to go to sleep.
Well then.
I feel a strange weight pressing down on my body. Is this stress of Kamoshida's threat weighing on me? No, it's a cat using you as its bed. Be honored.
Oh.
You'd be proud of, but it looks like you can still grab a seat if you're lucky. While riding the train, we got some downtime. I wonder if we can put it to good use. And essentially, if you ever manage to get that kind of downtime, you have that opportunity to read a book. If you have any.
Well, that's not good. I see.
She was wearing clothes.
No!
This did have an interesting fashion sense.
Morning!
Whatever, Yuji. Essentially kind of telling us, yeah, we have to visit the doctor. I don't want to get a shot.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, Wolf. You pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. And dodged.
No way.
Well, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
I'll try and remember the voices I do for teachers.
Looks like we're all here. Okay, let's get going.
Hold on, it's still too early for us to head to the palace.
But why? Don't we just gotta steal that treasure thing?
Don't underestimate the dangers of that place. We need to prepare.
Ain't that persona shit we got enough to deal with it?
That's exactly what I mean when I say don't underestimate it. You'll die if you mess up in there. So again, we need to prepare before we head in.
But how exactly are we supposed to do that?
I'm glad you asked, Lady Ann. First, we'll need to find better equipment for all of you.
You talking about weapons? Oh, I know a kick-ass place.
In that case, you can handle that side of things. The only other thing would be stocking up on medicine. Fatigue is unavoidable in a palace.
And where can we get medicine?
Don't worry, I know just the place. I hope you look forward to it, Lady Ann. Now then, he and I have some business in Yongen, so let's head off for today.
I don't have any business.
Just come with me. I won't be able to get close enough by myself.
Meow.
Can I
Meow.
talk?
Yeah, I remember.
Actually. Hey!
I already know where I need to go.
This is the clinic that the chief mentioned. Now, how can we get them to give us some medicine?
We need to be honest.
How do you expect normal people to understand what a palace is? This is the clinic that the chief mentioned. Now, how can we get them to give us some medicine?
I'm sort of aware that's the wrong answer. I just kind of like seeing work on his reaction. We'll make something up.
Well, I guess that's the only choice we have. We'll just have to go for it. All right, let's step inside.
There you are.
Well,
Is this your first visit? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. At LeBlanc. Huh. Well, whatever. So, what are you here for today? My body feels lethargic.
please
Fine.
head to the exam room.
I will say I do like her voice.
In a case like yours, it's usually just due to stress. I'm gonna prescribe you some pain relievers, okay? Actually, I still need to restock those. So let's go with sleeping pills instead. Sleep is the best medicine anyway. Which
Very
type of pill do
true.
you want? A sweet tasting one or a bitter one?
None of these are really going to help our situation.
You're the patient here, you know. Do you think you should be telling me how to do my job? So, it's just like I thought. You're not sick at all, are you? I'm not as dumb as I look, you know. I'm guessing you're here because you heard the rumors about me,
Are the rumors true?
Who's to say? But as a result, all I get are patients with ulterior motives now. I guess high school kids have it tough nowadays too, huh? Well, fine. I'll prescribe you some medication. But only medication that will help you recover your health. I guess it's fine. You seem pretty earnest, and you don't look like you'll be any trouble. This is my private practice. All the medicine I dispense is original. I have a license to make my own formulas. You've likely seen them being sold at various hospitals. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself. So, if that's okay with you, stop by anytime.
That'll really help.
Great. It's nice that you're so quick on the uptake. Saves me the hassle. You're a pretty weird kid, you know? I wonder what you're going to use the medicine for. Well, as long as you don't cause me any trouble, it's not my problem.
This is all I've got
Okay,
right now.
which one?
Okay.
You want that one?
I already know I'm most likely not going to be needing these, but... And yes, you are seeing that correctly on the screen. 8,173,990 yen.
Thanks. That should work. Here you go. You want that one? Thanks. That should work. Here you go. You want that one? Thanks. That should work. Here you go. You want that one? Thanks.
And no, you won't really be able to get all of this on your first playthrough, but get what you can. Definitely want the healing IVs, because you will be needing them when you're in palaces when you get to a safe room.
Take care.
Whack. I better leave. Sounds like she needs help. We should use that.
Yes. Okay. We might be able to get our hands on some decent stuff if this store really has model guns. Well, we can leave that for tomorrow. Let's go home.
If I must.
Okay. Oh!
Of course he's telling us to sleep.
Okay.
Morgana says sleep. Morgana says sleep. All Morgana says is sleep. Shop's on Central Street, so we gotta go through the crossing to get there. The crossing? That's what they call the Shibuya crossing. It's this huge intersection of people crossing the street in every direction. Once we get past that, we'll pretty much be at Central Street.
Let's go.
Alright, let's get going.
Everyone, wake up! This country is twisted. While Japanese society may appear to be thriving, many young people have not been as blessed as their elders. They have no jobs, no savings, no financial security whatsoever. These young people should be tackling their futures head on, but instead, they're too busy merely trying to survive.
People give speeches all the time. Plus, politics are pretty boring anyways.
I will say one of the reasons why I managed to accumulate the amount of yen that I do for my first playthrough is because I spent a lot of time doing jobs to help get my social stats up. As well as you need to do some jobs in order
Follow
to
me. The shop can be pretty confusing to find sometimes.
start up your confidants, which are social links, as well as to do certain Mentos requests.
Hey! Yeah!
This is exciting.
Oh yeah, before we head in, you know anything about guns and shit? I guess we can just ask the guy behind the counter if we can't figure out what we want. Come on, let's do this.
We can now quick travel to the airsoft shop. Untouchable. You know what you want yet?
You looking for recommendations? I don't know, just buy whatever looks interesting to you.
Rusty
Some
Pup.
customer service.
Fine, what do you want? An automatic? A revolver?
I'll take a revolver.
Automatic? Dude, why are you talking about cars now?
Listen, this here's an enthusiast shop. My regulars will be mad if I let a casual like you hang around.
I'm not a freaking casual. I bought shit from here like last week.
Can't remember you.
You bastard.
And you, looking for something?
Something that looks real.
Oh, you guys planning a nice big bank robbery or something?
No, that's later in the game.
That ain't it. We just like how they look is all.
Anyways, you should have said before you two are enthusiasts. I'm always up for helping fresh faces.
I like you.
Some precautions first, though. Don't go around pointing them at other people. Keep them in a bag or something if you're outside. Oh, and don't let the fuzz catch wind of you having them. I don't need them coming around here.
We'll be careful. Promise.
You damn well better be.
Who do you think you are,
Now, if you're
Sojiro?
real close, you'll be able to tell these are models. Real guns feel different. Maybe someday I'll show you the real good stuff, though. If you got the guts for it, of course.
Oh, I do.
But for now, you get the beginner selection. Just sit tight. I'll bring him out.
We did it, dude. We totally gotta go for some fancy shit, right? Ooh, I want him to shine. Oh, and here's the cash for mine. Pick me out something good.
Thanks for the money. You already got something good.
Okay. All right, which one?
These are your starting ones. Oh yeah, I still need to equip on with her new stuff.
All right, sounds good. Okay,
Protectors, which increases your defense, protects you from certain ailments.
come again.
He also buys stuff that you can find in palaces. So when you get through with the palace, this is the guy to go to sell the goods.
Later.
And yeah, you can't sell him your guns you don't need anymore. Actually, you know what? There.
Boss, did you hear? Apparently that subway driver from the accident was acting really odd during his testimony hearing.
You talking about that psychotic whatever thing people are going on about?
Yeah, I heard it completely alters your personality. The news is saying the driver couldn't even speak when they tried asking him questions.
Only an idiot would believe a preposterous story like that. Oh, sorry, but we're closing soon.
How rude. This must be why you don't get many customers. Your coffee's actually not half bad. The beans must be lamenting the sorry state of this store.
Thanks
Sure.
for stopping in. Please come again.
I'm only trying to help you fix your business. Thanks for the coffee, at least.
Jeez, what a pain. Oh, what do you want? If you're bored, go wash some dishes or something.
You treat patrons like that?
Same as always. It's all good as long as the shop doesn't fail. I'm not gonna go wearing a fake smile.
But what if it does fail?
Who knows? Maybe I'll end up living out on the streets. As long as I'm here, the world leaves me be. No annoyances or troublesome people to deal with. It's like my own personal hideaway. I'd be kind of screwed if I lost it. But I guess you would be too. So you better at least try and be useful around here. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Don't cause any trouble.
That's good. At least she's alive. I mean, I know I've played this game several times. Well, the original Persona 5 several times. But that part still always scares me.
We're just about ready to go to the palace. We just need to assemble some infiltration tools. Clean off that desk back there so we can use it.
You mean this desk?
That desk! Hurry now and clean it up!
Let's clean this up.
Great. Now you can make things whenever you want. I'll provide the materials this time. Try making a lockpick.
Yep, making tools increases your proficiency. And during bad weather, like let's say you go and make 2 lockpicks, there's an increased chance you may make extra lockpicks.
Don't think too hard about it. You'll get the hang of it. Everyone starts off a little clumsy. Don't be sad if it doesn't go well at first, okay? Great. We should be able to use this.
Yeah.
We should be ready now. We're heading into the palace tomorrow. Let's get some sleep.
Good morning. Come
Kamoshida.
on, hurry up and get to class. Good morning.
Good morning.
That admirable behavior won't do you any good once you're expelled.
I'm gonna kick your butt.
Well, that wraps up the homeroom period. A word with you, please.
I didn't do anything. It was
There's
Ryuji.
something I'd like to ask you. It won't take long.
Hey, what up, Red?
I see you're already getting on top of the problem I'd mentioned this morning, Miss Kawakami. I appreciate the support.
Thank you again.
Oh, you know this guy, Yoshizawa?
Yes, he lent me a helping hand earlier.
I recommend you steer clear of the likes of him if you have any consideration for your future. Remember the discussion we just had? There are a number of students in this school you shouldn't get involved with. This one's at the top of the list.
Oh, the delinquent transfer student?
Sorry to interrupt, but I need to use the guidance office.
Oh, pardon me. We should be going too. Don't want to get in the way of guiding this delinquent and all.
Oh, I'm gonna break your
Please
teeth.
excuse us.
After you.
If I must.
I'm gonna get straight to the point. Did something happen between you and Mr. Kamoshida?
Why do you ask?
Well, there was that little exchange just now, but that's not all. He gave me a brief lecture this morning, and your name came up. Something about the dangers of a lack of supervision. I don't mean to pry, but just make sure you don't go causing trouble, okay? Oh, and one more thing. That
One
girl
more
outside
thing.
the office, you didn't make a pass at her, did you?
Of course not.
All right. Mr. Kamoshida has a real close eye on you. Apparently, you've been getting involved with Sakamoto-kun. You seem acquainted with Yoshizawa-san as well. Maybe you're just naturally drawn to athletes? Sorry, bad joke. That's all I wanted to discuss. You're free to go.
So I saw Kamoshida at the school gate this morning. He was just standing there looking at me with this shit-eating grin on his face. Ugh, that's annoying. He's probably mocking you. Honestly, seeing that got me even more fired up about this. We're definitely gonna pull this off. Yeah, I'm worried about Shiho, but I want to concentrate on our operation too. I won't let myself get exhausted like last time. Board meeting's May 2nd, right? Just gotta take care of him before then. My mind is made up. Same goes for me. Me too! I'll do my best. No going in without me, okay? Yeah, you better let us know if you're going into the palace. Got in trouble on the first day of school. These guys are getting expelled. Nobody wants a troublemaker in school. Everyone's got high hopes for the new girl, Yoshizawa-chan. Damn, she's fine. Wonder if I have a shot with her. No. No, you don't.
Okay.
It's finally time to set the plan in motion. Bet the others are ready to go and waiting on the signal. Well, I'll leave the planning to you. If you cannot execute the plan by the deadline, then it's game over. Keep vigilant. Be aware of the time remaining. Palaces contain many strong enemies. Consult with your allies and make use of the various facilities in the city to ensure a successful infiltration. Mission start! And hitting the little center pad gives you the assist command. As the network functions are on, you can see what other people decide to do with their day on that particular day. We're meeting up. I strongly
Hope you all
suggest
understand that our time limit is May 2nd.
We basically just have to go to that castle and steal the treasure from Kamoshida, right?
But wait, what even is a treasure? I want to know that before we do anything.
A treasure is the physical form of the palace ruler's distorted desires. In other words, it's the core of the palace. Once we steal it, the palace will crumble. I think. Having said all that, even I don't know what Kamoshida's treasure is going to be.
And where can we find it?
There's no way of knowing that until we go in and find out. But if I had to guess, I'd say he has it locked up somewhere in the depths of the palace.
I think I get it now. We just gotta find the treasure, yeah?
Pretty much. There's just a lot we won't know until we go in. In any case, our objective is to find the treasure's location somewhere in the palace. Make sure we go about this with time to spare so we can avoid any unforeseen circumstances. I expect great things from you guys.
And for Train a Palace, you can hold a meeting to see your friends' opinions and decide the best course of action. Selecting Infiltrate Palace puts you in there. You cannot purchase items while in a palace to be sure you're well prepared. It'll be nighttime when you return from the palace. The time runs out, it's game over. Keep an eye on the time remaining. I highly suggest you get through the palaces not as fast as possible, because you do want to level up and everything, but I suggest you make the palace your priority for finishing that, because that will give you plenty of time to work on your confidence and raising them up, as well as working jobs and raising up your social stats.
Okay, let's go.
And time doesn't pass while you're in a palace until you exit. So, I mean, you can spend as much as you want inside there grinding your levels.
Damn!
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking we should choose a code name for you, too.
A code name?
I'm Skull, he's Joker, and that's Mona.
Judging by your costume...
I mean, she's got that tail and stuff, so... What do you think?
Cat Girl.
that what you're going to call me from now on? I am so not down with this.
What do you want to be called then?
Something better than just a little cat. Maybe... Panther? That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
Huh? Why?
'Cause it sounds more... ferocious?
She's a cougar.
Don't call me that! More importantly, Kamoshida.
Oh, right. Let's go. All right, let's start fresh and get going.
It's game time from this point forward. I'll teach you guys the basics of infiltrating a palace as we go.
The Velvet Room. It
My
calls
master would
to
like a
me.
word with you.
The prisoner has returned.
Well done. It seems you have remembered my words. You truly make it worth rehabilitating you.
I never asked for this.
Shut your mouth and listen, inmate!
I am not attempting to withhold information from you. The
Oh,
essence
yes,
of
you
the
are.
rehabilitation that you must complete will be explained in due time. Once you encounter allies who share your ideals and discover your place in reality, only then will I explain it all. Such a day should not be far off. This time, I wish to introduce you to the aid we are providing.
Aid?
Due to your potential in wielding the power of the wild card, you can handle more than one persona. That power holds infinite possibilities. We will assist you in nurturing that potential. To that end, we must execute your persona. Do not be alarmed. Personas are personalities that exist within you. Thus, you will only be discarding old personalities to have them be reborn as new ones. By discarding your old identity, you give way to a new one. Hence, we call that process execution.
Really? 'Cause it used to be called fusion.
Think of it as the fusion of your personas. To start, select the first persona you wish to fuse. Now, before you select the second persona, allow me to tell you something greatly important. Do you remember how I mentioned forming bonds with confidants? Personas are the power of the heart. The stronger those bonds, the stronger your personas will be. In other words, the effects of your bonds on execution, or fusion, if you will, are quite substantial. When you fuse a persona that shares its arcana with one of your bonds, it will gain great power. This will be a guiding principle for your forays into fusion. Try not to forget it. Moreover, there is one thing I must warn you about. You cannot create a persona that surpasses your current level. This is because the resulting persona would be too powerful for you to handle effectively.
Well, at least until you max out the Strength Arcana, which is with Caroline and Justine. And one of the abilities you get from that allows you to fuse personas that are higher level than your current level, and allows you to actually be able to fuse them and use them.
Now then, check the fusion results and choose a persona that suits your stature.
Well, you can only do one.
This is the form your new persona is expected to take after fusion. It's possible for them to inherit skills they normally wouldn't gain. These skills and specialties are distinct from one another. Skills are traits that can be passed along through fusion.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Will it gain new power? I wonder. Girls, let us begin.
I am Arsene, the other you who exists within. Though I may disappear this moment, I shall always be at your side. We shall meet again when your fate reaches its conclusion.
Bye, Arsene. Me, Agathon. I'm gonna be your new mask now. Use me, use me, use me!
Ah, how impressive. A stronger persona has been born from the body and blood of the old. It shall be your new strength.
This makes no sense at all.
You better understand it at once. You'll end up dead if you don't master it.
Gather personas and bring them here. Gather a great many, execute them, and continue to give birth to even stronger personas. Developing your powers as such will play an integral role in the stand against ruin.
So that your rehabilitation goes well, we have a variety of rituals to choose in regard to executions.
And depending on the effort you put in, our master might consider further development of new rituals.
Cry your tears of joy, inmate.
Your heart is steadily gaining the strength of rebellion. It seems your rehabilitation is proceeding smoothly. A joyous fact indeed. In anticipation of this, I have prepared a gift for you. I hope that you shall accept it.
The third eye.
All right.
This comes in very
That is a
handy.
thief's skill, allowing one to tap into their sixth sense and see what is hidden in the dark. I believe you can handle it now. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Now then, if you have any requests, we will heed them.
Do you have business with me?
Yes.
You'd like to read the compendium registration? Such rudeness. Read here.
Yes. 96% of the compendium is completed. And I also have
This
all
persona?
of the treasure demons, as ones like this are called. Yes, and Hinel too gets you a little background on that particular persona.
This persona?
This is another form of Arsene. It is right here.
Is this what you want?
And some of these personas that I have in here, like Vishnu, for example, are only available for fusion when A, you get to certain points in the game and get the strength confidant up high enough. But once like Vishnu can only be fused when you max out the confidant link of that arcana. Now normally I wouldn't do this, but
is this what you want?
He's one of the DLC personas, and I'm gonna use him.
Persona? Then accept this persona.
Okay. Let's see, I already have one of Chariot. Magician levels up automatically as well as Fool, so you don't need them with you. Priestess hasn't started, has not started. You're gonna start soon, so I'll have you.
This persona fee is required, then accept this persona.
Or you have Chariot. If I remember correctly, you cannot start lovers until after the whole thing with Kamoshida is done with. So let's also have a death persona for when we start that one.
Is this what you want?
And my thing, I normally like to have, if I manage to already max it out in the last playthrough, I tend to have the ultimate form of that arcana in my party.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this
It
persona?
doesn't do
This is
anything
your power.
extra. I mean, having one of the same arcana gives you extra points when you're answering the correctly, but having the ultimate form doesn't do anything extra.
Done already? What? No slacking off.
Something wrong? You were just standing around all of a sudden.
That's spooky.
Why are you spacing out like that? It's kind of hard to tell what you're thinking sometimes.
Let's just say he's a man of high caliber. We're counting on you, Joker.
So, where do we start?
Let's head to the safe room we found last time. It's in the first floor of the west building. That's pretty close to our usual entrance. It should be a pretty decent starting point.
Safe room?
It'll make sense when you see it. Well, let's head out.
Quick travel to safe rooms. Thieves Guild. And the reason why I'm having one of the strong DLC personas in my party is to save on everyone else's SP and HP to help them level up without fear.
Oh!
I got an 8 SP recovery item.
Well... Oh!
Keep going.
Now then.
Focus.
One of my favorite abilities of Izanagi no Okomi.
By the myriad truths.
A
Losers.
spectacular victory!
Okay,
That was easy.
I have something.
Three of them, but we're the better team.
And yes, she uses like a Tommy gun.
You're so gorgeous, Panther. What did you think? Graceful? Stylish?
Okay.
That was
Ah,
This thing?
now then.
Show me your true form.
Now we are learning about the Baton
Okay.
Pass.
I'll show you an example first. You better watch closely. Zero! Use this opportunity to baton pass and swap your turn with someone else. The baton is
Okay.
yours.
Yes, and if you successfully pass the baton to all 4 people in your party, the 4th member will be able to use the skill without using any HP or MP, which is a lot better than the last game.
Now strike the enemy's weakness and give the baton pass a try. You powered up from the baton pass. Gunshot
And if
should hit its
you
weakness.
select an enemy and hit R1, if you have a weapon or a persona that has something that particular shadow's weak against, you will automatically get that, bring that out.
Alright, pass the baton and follow up.
Up to you.
Pass it on to the second person. If you can hit their weak point.
Let's go, Captain!
Keep it up.
And yes, you can't pass it to someone who's already active in the baton pass, or was the one that started it.
Let's keep pushing. Nice going.
It's somewhere. I can feel it.
Now we're about to get a new skill.
Listen up. Still. Now, let's carry out our plan.
Show me your true form.
And believe me, you're gonna be using that a lot in palaces.
Shogun took one out. All right. You're so gorgeous, Panther.
We all did great,
That was
huh?
incredible, Skull.
All right. Whoa, damn!
Right.
They were nothing.
Shadow, what do you want to do, Joker? Show me your true form.
Give me your face.
Alright, the first move is ours!
And if you hit the options button, everybody will just automatically attack with their weapon.
Nice work, team!
All right. Ha! Piece of cake! Joker!
How suspicious.
It's a simple puzzle. First, find the one that glows. And then, follow the footsteps.
Whoa!
Now then.
Wanna get going? I can see it. Show me your true form.
I am nobody.
Now's our chance to strike! You're so gorgeous back there. Nice work,
It
team.
makes you wonder why Morgana is dressed as a maid, though.
All right, level up. Okay.
That enemy was really weak.
Careful. I saw a shadow. Show me your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours!
By the myriad truths. Who's next?
Nice work, team.
I love overkill.
Okay. Focus. Easy win. They were nothing. I have something.
A safe room might be close by, Joker.
And this is the chest that we can use our lockpick on. But since we have the perma-pick, which is a lockpick that never breaks after use, you don't have to worry about lockpicks.
Oh, a new safe room.
Well, no time to dilly-dally.
Ready? Let's...
I have something.
Now we're about to tell how strong a shadow is, depending on its color of the aura that releases from the thief's sense.
There's a shadow.
I'll reveal your true form.
And so essentially, if it's yellow or red, the enemies will be stronger, but you also get more experience.
Just what I'd expect from you, Joker. Nice work, team.
All right. Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh? I'll reveal your true form.
And here I come, out of nowhere, with a dagger, and rip your face off.
We're done here. Let's go. Nice work, team.
All right.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Why would you want to break a sweat in here?
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike.
Persona!
We all did great, huh? A spectacular victory.
All right. It's somewhere. Easy win. Come on, man.
Yes, I remember this area.
Do you think...
First, gotta pull down on that. Then we pull down on this.
Do you think... Piece of cake.
Is this...
A big puzzle room, yes.
I see.
Well, I can feel it.
And I will do my best to remember how to get to that treasure chest, although I don't remember what's in it. Well, that, yeah, I think it